In this recipe, we combine our warm aromatic curry sauce with rich, flaky white fish and a vibrant purple plant theme for added color and nutrients. Step number 1, fresh. Go to the market and fearlessly choose whatever plants and proteins look colorful and full of nutrients. Confident you know how to easily cook them so they taste delicious. With fresh items on hand, remember that step number 2, peaceful prep, is your meditation time. Be present with the sensory experiences of cooking, less lost in thought, more at ease, less dis-ease. As familiar by now, we start prep with salted protein. Any white fish will do. I just happened across these beautiful black cod fillets. They have a silky, creamy flesh and high in vital nutrient omega-3. And to keep things easy, keep the skin on. I'll show you how to carefully saute so the skin doesn't end up stuck on the bottom of your pan. Salt, flaky, tender fish just 20 minutes before cooking so the delicate membrane walls don't become tough, dry, or chewy. While the salted fish sits, we move onto our plant prep. From the cruciferous and cabbage family, I have large stalks of broccoli. And trust me when I say, the stalks are every bit as amazing as the florets. With your trusted kitchen shears, simply snip the flower ends from the thicker stems. Imagine you're a Zen gardener trimming your bonsai tree. Broccoli is rich in antioxidants and other beneficial plant compounds that are good for eye health, heart health, and disease prevention. And don't forget the stems. They are packed with nutrients. I peel some of the outer skin just so they aren't so fibrous. Here I'm experimenting with a beautifully crafted peeling knife, and it works great, but honestly, I'm just as happy with my low-key peeler you see in the other classes. And when peeling the stems, I sometimes imagine I'm in a mountain cabin and I'm whittling a piece of wood. No reason we can't have fun, right? Cut off and discard the last inch or so of the stem end, and then slice into thin pieces. They can be on the diagonal, like I'm doing here, or even matchsticks or coin shapes. Just keep them thin and uniform for an even and quick saute. From our aromatics family, a red onion, or I like to say purple onion, stunning in color, and onions are a rich source of prebiotics, which help boost digestive health, improve bacterial balance in your gut, and benefit your immune system. A peel and rough chop is all that's needed. From our leafy greens family, stunning purple curly kale. Simply strip the leaves from the stalks. Now the stalks are pretty fibrous, and yes, you can saute them and eat them, but honestly, they're a bit rough for me, so I pass them into the compost pile. Remember, purple means powerful, full of antioxidants that protect your cells against damage from unstable molecules called free radicals. Step number 3 in our cook well approach, sauce. And here is our Indian curry sauce, delicious and creamy with deep earthy undertones. I brighten it with a touch of lime juice and fresh celery-like dill. Step number 4, heat. Fire your burner to medium-high, and when the pan is nice and hot, add your healthy fat. Work swiftly so the oil doesn't smoke or decompose. Lay away when placing your fish fillets in the pan. This keeps the splatters to a minimum. Always start with the serving side down first. Press to sear to help with browning and lock in flavors. Notice how I put the thicker ends of the fillets toward the middle of the pan where it's hottest. You only need about 2 to 3 minutes if your pan is nice and hot. And then flip to the skin side. Honestly, I could have let these sear up a bit longer before flipping. Another press to sear, and let sauté for another couple of minutes. And then plate. These naturally buttery fillets will be tender on the inside with a bit of caramelized crust on the outside. Let rest, and the residual heat will continue to cook the fish. You can also cover them to help stay extra warm. Admittedly, when sautéing fish, the skin can stick to the bottom of the pan, but no worries. Easy to remove from your carbon steel or cast iron pan. Simply bring your pan to a high temperature, swirl in some cold water, cold is key, kind of like shocking the skins off the bottom, and then a gentle scrape with your metal spatula. Enough to loosen the skins, but not so aggressive that you risk losing your hard-earned patina. Swirl and toss. Then wipe your pan dry and return to the heat. Wow, right? And look at how the well-seasoned, natural non-stick surface is still intact. Remember, no soap. That will ruin your pan for sure. Okay, bring your pan back to medium-high heat, and in go your broccoli stem pieces. Remember, we sauté from firmer to more tender. Stir to coat. Salt for sparkle. Press to sear. You can see the beautiful brown caramelization forming on some of the pieces. Push the stems to the side to continue cooking, and in go the more delicate florets. Again, coat with healthy cooking fat, here my extra virgin olive oil. Sprinkle with salt, and press to sear. Florets cook quickly, so just a minute or so on each side. Stir together, and then push to the outer edges, and in goes your more tender leafy greens. Oh my, how stunning is this color already? With everything in the pan, a quick steam. Swirl a tablespoon or two of water around the outer rim of the pan so the water heats before hitting the plants. And then top with your lid. Let steam for a minute or so, is all. With the vegetables gently tenderized from the steaming, push to the side yet again and make room in the middle for crisping your purple onions. And you know the routine: extra virgin olive oil for crisping, salt for sparkle, and press to sear for a touch of browning. Now stir everything together for a crisp, delicious, highly nutritious, satisfying blend of plants, ready to pair with your tender, moist fish. Oh, but first, I like to peel the skins from the fully cooked fillets, just to make eating easier. Black cod is highly versatile, totally delicious, and easy to prepare. This black cod is caught sustainably and processed in the US. And the final bit of magic, a drizzle of your delicious creamy curry sauce with deep earthy undertones and a bright touch of lime juice and fresh celery-like dill. Try this dish many ways, with carrots in place of broccoli, any choice of leafy greens or even sweet peppers. You can even throw in mushrooms for added nutrients. Whatever works for you. Enjoy.